Hey guys, I just released version 3 of Stage 0. For those who don't know what Stage 0 is, it's a plugin for Unreal Engine 5 to prepare shaders and pre-warm your levels before you get into them. So, I'll be talking about the new features of Stage 0 version 3, how to implement things, and how to work around the new features. First, we have the loading widget. Let's go to the plugins folder. If you don't see it, go to settings, show plugin content. We have two ways to create a loading widget. The first one is going to the content folder of the plugin. Then you will go find the loading widget. This is the default old method of implementing the widget. You create the widget here. This is a background image, text box, progress bar, and loading image. I'll just go through this quickly. This is an old event on shader progress. You set %, format the text, that's it. You can use the default one that comes with the plugin. Then, then we go to the boot level. This level is the first thing that opens when you launch your game. The old method is to add this stage 0 loader blueprint actor. You just delete this one. You go here and just type stage 0 loader. So here you choose your primary level. This is where the player will go once the warm-up is done. Here you choose the maps to warm up, you choose your levels, or you just select warm up all levels, warm up all maps. You choose this one, and then you don't need to choose the levels separately. Then we go to the UI, we choose the loading widget we created, the one I just showed you, and that's it. We hit play, and here you will have the progress going. Let's change this one. Loader. This is the icon you can add to have a spinning icon here. And the background can be slideshow. We didn't choose a primary level, but let's choose something. Let's play. Once we're done, it will auto transition to that level. Here we are. So that's it for how to set up the old system. Let's go to the new system. Let's create a new level. The world. We don't add an actor. Let's create a widget. All right. Once I'm not gonna go through how to create the basics of widgets, but let's add something simple. We add the progress bar, we add the text. Let's do something like this in the middle. Tech is variable for both. This can be empty. Let's go to the graph. We don't need any of that. We will call stage 0 subsystem. Get stage 0 subsystem. This is the new hub for all the features and functions in stage 0. Then we go up. Let's go bind on warm up progress. Yeah, we need different construct. Let's get the subsystem. Call. Let's get this event. This we plug it here. Let's get our progress bar and our text box. We get set percent for the progress bar. Then we plug the progress into it. As for the text box, we do set text. Let's get format text. Now here, completed task and total task will show the number of jobs, not a percentage of how much has been done. But let's get the normalized warm-up progress. We will use this in a bit. Okay, we plug the completed task into 0 and total task into 1. Results into the text. This goes here. Now this will show, for example, if we have 500 jobs to warm up, this will show 0 out of 500. But let's test with this first. Now, if we wanted to automate the process of warm up, we will just go to the level blueprint and call stage 0. Otherwise, we can do this, what I'm going to do now, we can do it in the player controller, or if it's a loading level, if you want it to be a button to be clicked or something like that. But if you want it to be automated, once the player opens the game, you just do it in the player level blueprint. So we get the stage 0 subsystem. We do register widget. I'll explain this in a minute. This doesn't work as of version 3.0, but it will be fixed later. Then we get warm up all maps. We want to warm up all the maps. Then we do start warm up. That's it. And if you want the player to skip the warm up process, just get set cache enabled. Enable this one. It will not skip the process, but it will make it faster for players who already have it cached. So that's it. Register loading widget, set warm up cache enabled, warm up all maps, start warm up. Once that's done, we want to transition to the primary level. Let's select the level. Okay, let's just select anything. Set primary level and then transition to primary level. Make sure to plug the subsystem. All right. This part can be done in a button. For example, let's say you wanna warm up everything, but then you want the player to transition to the level without auto transitioning. You can just put this into a button. All right. Let's go to edit to set our register the loading widget. Let's go to edit, project settings. Project settings, then let's scroll down to stage 0. Here we will find few options, warm up level instances. This if you will be selecting warm up a single map, but for warm up all maps it will be the same. Let's go down to the boot screen. The widget you choose here will be the one that will shows when you register a loading widget. Let's select the one we is the one. Okay, let's set. We are done from here. Let's hit play. Now, as you see, it's 946%. 946 jobs. All right, I crashed because I forgot to add a condition here. I'll go through this again. We register the loading widget, we warm up all maps, we start warm up. But here we call an F branch. We call is warm up completed. I just crashed because I started warm up and transition instantly. What I did here is I called is warm up completed. We check for that. If it's true, set primary level, transition to primary level. If it's false, check is warm up running. If it's running, delay, then go back and check again if warm up is completed. This method will let us transition to the level. Here we are. So we're done from that. Let's go back to the loading widget. Where was that? Okay, this, like this. Let's go to the graph and let's normalize the tasks into a percentage. We plug this here and this here. What we're gonna do here is 0. We add percent out of 100%. Break this link and make sure to break the link before doing that. Then let's go again. Here we have it. It's out of 100%. If you notice the second time it transitioned faster because the warm-up is already done. Let's add this one. Now it will use the cache if it's available. All right. Now we're done from that. Let's go click on this icon. Now we saw the 946 jobs, but where did those come from? We click on the manifest utility. So this is basically where you you collect all the info about all of your assets in the project. I won't be talking about the safe mode right now, but it's just to prevent the system from crashing on most PCs. In some cases, you would need it off, but keep it on. Let's generate the manifest. The heavier the project, the longer it will take. Once that's done, open asset. You will see this file. So here we have all the materials, textures, other assets, and the map entries. Everything in here will be warmed up when you choose the warm up all maps. For world partition, we have the cells. It will register the cells. It will then register. If you add the spline, I will show that in a minute. It will register all the materials in the spline. Also, we have the anchor. It will do the same to register the materials in this anchor point. Always make sure to keep this updated every time you are about to ship a project. Just generate the manifest before you package the game. Now let's talk about the spline. Stage 0 spline. It's simple. It's a spline that it's made for world partition. So the idea is I want to warm up just this line of the world in world partition. The area around this line, this is what's gonna be warmed up. This area will not. We can't warm up the whole world partition map. That's too heavy. So we warm up the area around this spline. As for the anchor, the same idea. We just put that. We will warm up whatever is inside this anchor. Here we can increase the radius, group name if you need it, priority, sphere radius. We can't change that. This. So the idea is simple. The spline is if you have a game with a specific path, you need to warm up that path only. This is what will be warmed up. If you need to warm up whatever is inside this area, if it's more important than the area around it, then that's what's gonna be warmed up from the warm up all maps node. And that's it for version 3.